Alpha Oscar on 6552. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Echo Alpha Oscar on 6552. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Echo Alpha Oscar. Flying 210 south, southwest Mallet River.
Goes down below. Ride the high wind for riches untold. Find a true love more precious than gold. Money may be a means to an end, but money can't buy a single kind word or a single good friend. Ride the high wind with the pale moon above. The treasure below is love.
Degrees due south. All right, chump, let's go.
Yes, it's possible. We may have deviated off course. We're extending the search beyond the normal route. Right. Thanks a lot. Where was I?
Our standard price.
Our standard price for a charter aircraft.
Do you
is...
think they'll find him, Mac?
Of course. Don't worry, he'll come in. He's our best pilot. By the way, he didn't upset you at Ginger's party, did he? I thought he was going to propose. He's a fool, Connie. If I'd been in his place, I'd have...
Mac. You're very sweet.
Yeah.
Degrees due south.
someone moving behind you! Behind you, you idiot! There's someone behind you!
Here, give me a hand.
Let's get into the truck, quickly.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Hello, Angel. Where in the hell am I?
You're at Bushman's Rock. It's a copper mine, Mr. Gregory.
Who are you?
I'm Maria Duval, the mine manager's wife. You've been delirious for 2 days.
2 days.
Yes, Dr. Haynes says you were very lucky to come out of the desert alive.
Days? I've got to get to my base in Johannesburg.
Now, look, everything's been taken care of. They're flying you out tomorrow, so relax.
Right. We had a breakdown at the mine. Prepare some food area. A service of tea. I'll be down there most of the night. Thanks. Sit. Doesn't seem to like you, Gregory. Can't imagine why. Quack. You know, he could tear men apart if I would let him. All right, I'll lock him up in the garage. Come on.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing in particular.
You haven't eaten your dinner.
Oh, so I haven't. Well, I guess I just wasn't hungry. Excuse me?
What are you going to do now?
Oh, I'll go back to Joburg, make out my report, and start flying again, I guess.
Take me with you.
Hmm?
Well, I must get away from here.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you yet.
What about your husband?
You know he won't be home for hours.
Oh, no. I've accepted his hospitality. He saved my life.
I saved your life.
Oh, yes, that's right. You did, didn't you? Thank you very much.
Is that all you feel?
Oh, no, of course not. You're a beautiful woman. But you're a beautiful married woman. Good night.
Good night.
Monday.
Tuesday.
All right, Tuesday.
We've missed you, Mike.
Monday?
Uh-huh.
Good.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, love.
Monday.
Wednesday.
Hello,
Scotty. How are you? Well, Mike.
Yeah? Yeah, the big boss wants to see you tomorrow morning in his office. You better be there.
The Pullen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be there. Good morning, Mr. Pullen.
Gregory,
Yes.
you've been causing us a great deal of trouble.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, sir, but it was unavoidable.
That's for the board to decide.
The board? Oh, no, sir.
You're responsible. You saved your own life at the expense of our plane.
No, he's not as bad as all that.
Oh, he's worse. Pullen, you are a responsible, prim, pain in the ass pedestrian.
When you go in there tomorrow morning, will you tell that personal secretary of his, what's her name again?
Peel.
Bridget Peel. What's the boys call her again?
Old saddlebag.
Old Saddlebag.
Why'd you call him old saddlebag?
She has a voice that comes straight off an Arctic ice cap.
You can go in, Mr. Gregory. Mr. Pullen's expecting you.
No,
Now.
thank you, Miss Peel.
Ah, Gregory. I see you're sunburned.
Yes, sir, a little.
Yeah, serves you right. You've caused us a lot of trouble, you know.
I'm sorry, sir. Yes, it was unavoidable.
I think that's for the board to decide, Gregory. What do you find particularly amusing in that statement?
I'm sorry, sir. You wouldn't understand. Are you inferring that I'm at fault?
I said the board would decide.
Decide what?
You state in your report that a storm forced you across the Malib River.
Yeah.
That wasn't very clever, was it?
Well, under the circumstances, no.
As I understand it, it is necessary to obtain permission for flights over the desert.
That's right, but unless I turned back, I had no alternative.
Why didn't you turn back?
Well, the storm, I was low on fuel.
Bad planning. That aircraft was practically new. It cost your company many thousands of runs. Do you realize that salvage is going to present a very real problem?
Salvage, Mr. Pullen, is pointless. The aircraft's a total write-off as far as the insurance company is concerned. It's up there in the sand if they want to go look for it.
Yes, we know. I read your heroic story in the evening newspaper.
Mr. Pullen, your ethics stink.
Can't get away with that.
You just shut up and let me finish. Now, you are an incompetent, pompous, frightened ass who places more value upon machinery than on men. Let me tell you something else. If it weren't for us pilots, you would be sunk and you know it. As a matter of fact, Pullen, you can take your lousy job and shove it... Cheerio, saddlebags.
How dare you, Mr. Gregory?
Has anybody ever told you you're absolutely adorable?
Mr. Pullen! Mr. Pullen! Mr. Pullen!
Hi, Mike.
Connie, what are you doing here?
Thought I'd drop in for a bite.
Oh.
You. I see your picture's in the paper.
Oh, yeah.
Made the front page at last.
Hey, it's not a bad picture, you know.
I think you look very handsome. I'll get it. Hello? Who? Major Dillon. Yes, he is. No, this is not Mrs. Gregory. Yet. Just a minute, I'll call him. It's Major Dillon. He says it's urgent.
Yeah, hello, Major? Yeah, it's Mike Gregory. Yeah, that's right. I'm the one with the picture in the paper. But, well, I'm afraid I've got something on for tonight. Oh, it is, huh? Well, just hold on a minute, please. Connie, baby, is it all right if we postpone tonight's little entertainment?
Here we go again.
I knew you'd understand.
I was leaving anyway. And it's a lousy picture of you.
Yeah, hello, Major. Yes. Yeah, 8 o'clock, fine. My apartment? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I live in Hillbrow. See you then. Bye.
Now, Mr. Gregory, let's get down to business. But you must agree that what I'm about to tell you will be in the strictest confidence.
Yeah, all right.
This newspaper report of yours tonight, you state that you came across some old remains out in the desert.
Remains? Oh, you must mean that old wagon I found out there.
That's right. What were they, oxen?
No.
Something lighter?
Yeah.
The skull and the bones were definitely not oxen. Horses, perhaps?
Yeah, horses. Brandy?
Thanks.
Yeah, horses or a mule.
It fits perfectly. Mr. Gregory, are you willing to make a deal with me?
Well, that all depends on what you're after.
Naturally. In short, we're after gold.
Gold? Gold? Who's we?
My nephew Jack and I. Yes, we're after gold. South African Republican gold. This hoard could be worth $250,000 sterling. By some sheer coincidence, you stumbled across something out there. This is my first positive lead.
Well, all right, tell me about this gold. Give me some background on it.
Take a look at this photograph. Is that wagon like the one that you found out there?
Yeah, it is, yeah. So?
Towards the end of the Boer War, gold was sent out of Pretoria in wagons.
Why?
The gold was used to further the war against the British. Now, in my research over the past few years, I discovered that a gold bullion wagon was attacked by a British patrol. The officer in charge of the patrol stated that the wagon and the driver got away. Now, this man here is Dan Bayers. He was the driver of the wagon. It's a funny thing, but Dan Bayers has disappeared without a trace.
Who's the other guy?
Well, that's Jan Zeeman.
Is he dead, too?
No, he's still alive. He lives in a shack up in the mountains about 100 miles from here. He's a hermit, also a religious crank. In his saner moments, he said that he was in charge of a gold bullion wagon in the Boer War. Now, I believe that this wagon is the same wagon that you found up in the desert.
So, why have you waited this long to look for it?
Well, the desert's a very big place, 5,000 square miles. But in the light of your discovery, I'm willing to give it a go. Presuming, of course, that you can trace the wagon.
Yeah, I think so. I steered my way out of the desert with a compass.
Excellent. Well, what do you say? Is it a deal?
Yeah. Now, wait a minute, Major. Just what is the deal?
A third of whatever we find.
A third, huh? Make it 50% and I'll supply a plane.
All right, I'll buy it. I'd like to leave at the weekend. I'll call you tomorrow and we'll finalize the arrangements.
Right.
Hello. Hello.
Gold? Michael, listen to me. Get yourself a decent job. They could be crooks, opportunists. What wagon? Are you crazy? Be your age. You'll put the phone down. Now, you listen to me, Michael Gregory. Just a second. Well, that suits me fine. Drop dead. Oh.
wants to come along with us.
Yes.
Her idea or yours?
Mine.
What does she think of it?
She's delighted, old boy.
Does she realize what she's letting herself in for?
Perfectly.
I don't like it. Why not an extra man, Major? We're going after gold. This is going to be a rough trip. It's not a Girl Scout outing.
She's tough. Tougher than you think, Mr. Gregory.
Now call me Mike, Major, please. Let's not be formal.
All right, Mike. She was a war refugee. She and Jack grew up together.
Is he in love with her?
Love? Yes, I suppose he is in a way.
I like it even less. What about Jack? Can he be trusted in a pinch?
Oh, yes. Yes. Plays a damn fine game of tennis.
Well, your uncle is on to something at last.
Maybe.
You sound skeptical.
I am. I'll believe there's gold out there when I see it with my own eyes.
You could become rich, Jack. What would you do with all that money?
Marry you?
And settle down to domestic bliss? Would that make you happy?
Would you marry me?
Let me answer this question later.
Why is it you can never give me a straight answer?
Don't spoil the evening, Jack. We've been through this before.
All right. All right, come on, let's get back to the table. You sound just like the Major.
Mike, this is Helena Hansen. And this is my nephew, Jack.
Well, glad to meet you, Jack.
Hello.
Yes, you do, don't you?
Do what?
Play tennis. Hey, tell me you're tough.
Tough enough.
I don't buy it, Major.
I am not for sale.
Yes, well, let's have a round to celebrate, shall we? It's all arranged. Helena's going to come with me by road. Jack, you'll accompany Michael by plane. I think it'll be worth it if you stopped off in the mountains, had a chat to this old man Zeman, and tried to get some last information out of him. We meet at Black Springs in 2 days. Well, here's mud in your eye.
Cheers.
Yes. Tell me, Mike, do you believe in old Zeman's gold?
Yeah, you know, in a funny way, I do. How about you?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I love your enthusiasm. You know, what I can't figure out is why Zeman didn't go back for the gold. I mean, he was the only survivor. He knew where it was.
He came out of the desert mad as a hatter. But in saner moments, he spoke of the gold and his friend Bayers. Not that anyone took much notice. Later life, he turned to religion. Hardly talks of anything else now.
Why do you think that he didn't go back for the gold? This joint's falling apart. Maybe he died, huh?
Yeah, let's take a look around, huh?
Yeah. A lake in here.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
Take a look at this.
Well. Phew.
Hey, what's this? It's a diary.
Yeah.
Belonged to a man called Dan Bayers.
Forgetting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them because they refuse to do judgments. The ways of men are forward and strange. But as to the pure, his work is right.
John Zeman?
Bayers has it all. He's keeping it for me. You'll never find it. Never. Never.
Survivor, right? Well, then how did he get a hold of Bayer's diary?
Probably went back for it out of sentiment or something like that.
That's a likely story.
It's written in High Dutch, cum Afrikaans. Hey, what does this mean here?
Verdoop.
Talana Hill.
What?
Verdoop.
Talana Hill.
Vierdoop.
Oh.
That means baptism. That's it, his baptism of fire. His first battle.
Yeah, you mean in the Boer War?
Talana Hill, Natal. Anyway, let the major sort it out. I'm gonna have a snooze.
Tired?
No, bored.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I thought you liked flying.
Flying's for the birds.
Well, if you'd mentioned this earlier, I would have brought along Helena.
That's why.
That's why what?
You'd have brought Helena.
Oh, come on, Jack.
Hey, what's that down there?
Down where?
Down there to the right.
Oh, that's Pala Salt Pan. Yeah, a lot of wildlife down there. They migrate there to lick the salt off the pan. You want to go and take a look?
All right. There are no tricks in this crater.
Never. Wildlife, are zebras black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
Aha.
Look at the game.
It's enough, Mike. I feel terrible.
Grab a paper bag, you'll feel better.
Oh. I feel as if I want to die.
There's the funny thing about air sickness. It's all in the inner ear. Keep your eye on the horizon.
Do me a favor, Mike.
What?
Go to...
Pub. All home comforts. You wash in the spring outside, and as for the calls of nature, well, the desert's big enough. Sorry there's no ice.
It's gorgeous. Well, I see you got your hair done at the Black Springs Boutique, huh?
I can see you didn't. Well, I've unpacked the food, and I think we should start with the barbecue before the meat goes bad. Jack, would you help me?
Sure.
Have a drink first to celebrate. Help yourself, Jack. Helena.
Thank you.
Well, here's to us and a successful venture. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Well, at least we know a lot more now, Major.
Thanks to the diary. All we got to do now is to look for the girl, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, but the diary has no final chapter. No end.
The British patrol could have easily found the gold. There's no proof they didn't.
Zeman said he saw the British leave empty-handed.
Yes, but all this is hearsay. You've nothing positive to work on, no proof. All this happened years ago. How can you be sure of anything now?
Now, let's keep an open mind about this, huh? I mean, we got to find the wagons first. And from what I saw from the air today, it's not going to be easy.
You can say that again.
Now, listen, all of you. You don't consider we're on a wild goose chase, do you? It's not too late for me to pack up and go home.
Oh, come on. Don't be silly,
Oh,
Major.
I think all we need is some food and then bed. Jack, will you help me with the fire?
Now, Major, why don't you take it easy tomorrow and organize the truck? I'll do a recce in the plane.
How much petrol you got?
Oh, about 3 gallons in the tanks and about 2 in the jerry cans.
Is that all?
Well, how much did you get at the last stop?
That's just it, Mike. They were short on stock. They only let me have 6 gallons.
6 gallons?
Well, I'm sorry. It's the best I could do.
That about puts an end to the air search, doesn't it? Of course, I could use ordinary motor fuel, but where are we going to find it?
Yes. Well, we'll just have to manage, that's all.
You look tired. Why don't you go and have a rest? I can finish the dinner.
No, I'm all right. It's just that my stomach hasn't landed yet.
You get accustomed to flying.
Not me. Won't catch me up in one of those kites again.
And all day long I've envied you up there in the air. Away from that heat and that dust and those awful roads. By the way, how did you get on with our pilot?
All right, I suppose. He seems to know his job. What did you think of him?
I think he can be trusted.
That's not what I mean. I mean, how did you react to him as a man?
I think he's interesting.
You feel maybe you could go for him?
I don't go for a man.
You know, he doesn't have to split his share of the gold as we do.
Nobody's going to buy me, Jack. If you want me to go back to Johannesburg, I go.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It was silly.
All right.
Forgive me.
Let's forget it.
Major! Major! Major, give me a towel.
Thanks. Oh. Well, it's going to be a scorcher.
Yeah, murder.
Incidentally, I think we ought to watch our step and call it security, if you like. I don't want any strangers nosing around. Once we get the truck across the Malep River, we might strike trouble with the police. I suggest that you take Elena with you.
What?
Well, there's 2 pairs of eyes, Mike. Better than 1. I want Jack to work on the truck.
Well, now, wait a minute, Major. I'd rather fly alone, then.
Don't be silly. A man could do a lot worse than have an attractive girl for company into the desert. Besides, Jack gets airsick.
Yeah, I know.
How far do we go?
Fuel's the problem. At best, we've got about 1 hour. I don't see anything I recognize.
Let's carry on a little longer.
All right, another 5 minutes, then. Well, that's it. Point of no return. I don't get it. No landmarks at all.
Are you sure your instruments are in order?
Of course, I'm sure my instruments are in order. I've checked everything. Speed, drift, compass, everything. Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
There's a police post about 40 miles from here. They're bound to have fuel.
Do you think that's wise?
Well, it may not be wise, but it's safe. Besides, I'll be damned if I give up. We can't spot that wreck from the air. We're not going to find it from the ground.
Okay. You're the boss.
How do you do, sir? Miss Hanson.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Captain Stone.
Mike Gregory.
Very pleased to meet you. But I received no signals about aircraft movements today.
Oh, we ran short of fuel.
Oh, short of Bangwater, old boy. That can be pretty serious in these parts.
I know. We're looking for the wreck of a plane that crashed west of here about 10 days ago. Miss Hanson here represents an insurance firm, and her company requires visual proof that the plane's a total write-off.
Oh, I say, that's damned awkward softness of these insurance companies to send a woman. You know, with due respect, Miss Hanson, I think a woman's place is in the home. Don't you, old boy?
I couldn't agree more.
So far, our search hasn't been very successful, Captain Stone. We would like to try it again if you could help us with some fuel.
Fuel? Oh, that's just the trouble, my dear. You see, your search party ran me out of aviation fuel last week, and the replacement stocks haven't come back yet.
How far is it to the next petrol station?
About 375 miles due south.
It's a long walk back.
Yes, it is. I'm terribly sorry.
Well, could you let us have some motor fuel?
Motor fuel, yes. I can let you have a gallon or two, old boy.
Could you let me have 6?
6? Oh, that's highly irregular, old champ.
I'll pay you for it.
Oh, well, in which case, yes, I can stretch a point.
All right.
I hope
hope you know something about insurance.
Well, don't worry about it. Just try to look intelligent if you can. They probably know less about it than we do.
Oh, I'm so sorry for the delay, my dear. You really must forgive me, but it's such a long time since I had the opportunity of having visitors for tea.
It must be very lonely for you, Mrs. Stone.
Well, yes, it is sometimes. But one gets used to it, you know. We're off to England in 6 weeks' time. Long leave.
Oh, how very nice for you.
Oh, back to the English winter. Not my cup of tea, old boy.
Miss Hanson, my husband tells me that you're an insurance agent. Well, I'm sorry you've had to come such a long way, but, well, we really can't afford another policy.
No, my dear. Miss Hanson isn't an insurance agent. She's an insurance assessor.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, by the way, old boy, where are you based?
Across the Mallet River, a pan near Bushman's Rock.
Oh. No, I don't know it. I very seldom cross the border.
Captain Stone, my hobby is history. As a matter of fact, I'm writing a book about this area. In the early days, a number of Boer families trekked across the desert. Now, not all of them made it. Have you or any of your policemen ever come across some old graves or remains of an old wagon or anything like that?
Oh, no, not to my knowledge. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, it's not really that important anyway.
Well, when you've finished your tea, old boy, I suggest I fix you up with that petrol. I'm afraid I'll have to charge you for it. 5 bob a gallon. Fair enough?
5?
Yes.
Fair enough.
So you found nothing?
Nothing at all.
I expected as much. You did? Why? Because the only way we'll find the place is by truck overland.
I don't agree.
What do you mean?
I've got to get more petrol.
Well, you've a fat hope. Where?
At the mine, Bushman's Rock.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not showing your face there. That's all we need to cast suspicion.
Don't give me orders, Major.
I damn well will when it's for the good of all of us. We've got so much petrol. Let's conserve it and use it for the truck.
You people, do you realize how featureless it is out there? That place can swallow you up. It's a nightmare, believe me, I know. I walked out of that desert 180 degrees due south. This morning I flew back, dead opposite, due north, and I saw nothing. I don't understand it. I'll get some more petrol and try again.
Well, you can't go. But,
Well, don't look at me. I'm not going to Bushman's Rock.
let's sleep on it.
What is it?
It's trouble. We have company. I've just seen headlights on the other side of the dunes.
Police?
Out here? What for?
You better take a look. All right, you take the truck and go around. I'll take a shortcut.
Right. Take this just in case.
All right.
And don't tell the others. It may not be anything.
My leg, I'm all right. I'm not going to leave you here.
Damn it, man, don't argue.
We'll follow him in the truck, Major. Don't be obstinate. Come on.
Search me.
What the hell's happened?
We're out of gas.
Well, somebody's onto us, that's obvious. And I have a feeling we're going to see more of him before this affair's over.
I hope not. This man is capable of murder. You were just lucky.
I'd like to have got my hands on him.
Get me a drink, will you, Jack? A strong one, no water.
Well, looks like this is the end of the search, huh, Major?
On the contrary, Mike, you're leaving as soon as possible, all of you.
Don't be silly. We don't leave you alone
No,
here.
of course not, Major. Now, come on, we gotta get you to a doctor. That leg is gonna blow up badly in the heat.
Now, listen to me. I'm quite all right. Thanks, Jack. Nothing's altered except that I stay. Remember how I advised caution? Well, tonight's little effort was to clip our wings, and for a very good reason, too. An aeroplane can't be followed. It leaves no tracks. Someone must have found out about the plane. Anyhow, you'll be going by truck.
Truck leaves tracks, Major.
Oh, there's no alternative now.
It's pointless to talk like this. We're not going to leave, and you can't stay alone here.
Please, Helena. I appreciate the way you feel, but please, you must do as I say. Now, I don't want to hear any more about it. So just pack up the truck and get organized.
Well, all right. Let's get dressed, huh?
Jack, bring the cooler.
Right. Watch that leg, Major. Well, come on, Trixie. You gonna go into the desert dressed like that? Come on, shake a leg. Let's go. Major, why don't you take it easy, huh?
Oh, I'm all right.
Fold that blanket, Jack.
Right.
Hey, wait a minute. Those are my clothes. All right, Butch. Here, wrap this around your bod.
Here. You better take this. It may come in handy. But keep out of the way of the police patrols. If they catch you with firearms, it could mean jail.
Right.
We'll see you in 3 or 4 days, then.
Yes. Go on. Good luck and good hunting.
Take care of yourself, Major.
We'll be seeing you real soon. Okay, we're still on course.
I'm going to take a look-see over that dune. I'll be back soon, huh?
Yeah.
You feel it is hopeless, don't you, Mike?
Well, you know what my feelings are. As long as we've come this far overland, well, we might as well go on.
It's rather like a paper chase without those little bits of paper, isn't it?
Yeah. But please, don't get all shook up over it, huh? You know, I know why I'm here. But what the hell are you doing on the safari? What are you after?
Trying to discover something, I suppose.
Gold?
No, not gold. I don't need that.
What then?
Something worth much more than gold. Future life, maybe.
Future. There's no fortune tellers on this desert, kid.
I don't need any fortune tellers.
You've got Jack.
Jack? I'm not sure.
No, that's what you're here for, to find out.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, the major says you met a woman at Bushman's Rock.
Yeah, Maria Duval. She's the mine manager's wife.
Did you confide in her?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, did you mention something about finding the wagon?
No. I kept pretty much to myself during the day.
And at night? All right, I see.
Well...
Tell me something about her. Is she attractive?
Maria? Yeah, she's very attractive.
That's interesting.
All right, come on. Come off it, Helene. What are you getting at?
Oh, nothing. Just, you said you were delirious when you came out of the desert.
Yeah.
Anything could have happened. And probably did.
Well, there's no sign of anything up there. We better get cracking.
Yeah.
Switch it on, Clot.
It is switched on, Clot. It's dead.
Great.
Well?
Well, the terminals are okay. Try it again. Well, it was all right when I was driving it.
Well, why don't you drive from now on, Jack? Oh, great. There's no water. The battery's cracked.
Oh, but we've got some water.
No, wrong kind.
We need distilled water.
Oh, well, that's something we didn't bring along.
Damn the blasted thing. This whole trip's been jinxed from the start. First of all, we lose the plane, then the major gets shot at, now this. This girl's got a curse on it. We'll never find it. Never.
Oh, it isn't as bad as that, Jack. We'll come back later.
Come back? Back, you say? We'll never get back. How the hell are we going to get out of here? Did you hear what I said? How are we going to get back?
Knock it off, Jack. You're acting like a lunatic. We'll get out of here.
We won't. I know we won't.
We'll make the river by nightfall.
We won't. It's been this way all along.
Give me a hand with this stuff, will you? We'll leave our bones in this lousy place. Shut up.
You're going to carry heavy cans of water across the desert? How far?
You get a hold of yourself.
Have we got any soap?
Well, there's some in the medical box.
Soap? Now, what are you up to now?
Just get me some soap.
Here.
You'll see.
Oh, it's all very well to fill the crack in the battery, dear boy, but where are you going to get the water?
You'll see.
I'll see what?
Right. It's time for you to take a walk, Helena. 20 yards and no looking back.
Are you mad, Jack Dillon?
Do me a favor, Helena, please.
All right, Helena, you can come back now.
Well, how on earth did you do that?
Go on, you tell it, Jack. It was your idea.
Well, I remembered a little of my science class at school, and we both spent a penny into the battery.
Come on. Get in. You see, my dear, there are certain times under certain conditions
when it pays to be a man.
Be quiet.
What's the matter?
Someone's coming.
Sound like a truck.
You better put that rifle away. It might be the police.
I doubt it.
Oh, there's someone following us.
Yeah, I think you're right. Morning.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I'd ask you the same question.
I must say, this is a surprise, Michael.
Yeah, is it? How are you, Maria?
Fine, thanks. It's a lovely day.
Yeah. Why are you following us?
Following you? Yeah, I suppose in the sense we are following you. Following your spoor, I mean. There are very few people coming this way. Let's say it's because of curiosity.
Well, what brings you across the river?
Hunting.
Ah, got a license?
My dear fellow, I know the penalties for shooting across the border.
What sort of game are you after?
Gemsbok, lion, and more dangerous game. What brings you here?
Return to the scene of the crime, Michael. We're trying to locate the wreck of Michael's plane.
Any success?
No, not yet.
What a pity.
Michael, who's your lady friend?
Oh, yeah. Miss Hanson. You heard me speak of Mrs. Duval?
Yes. How do you do, Mrs. Duval? How do you do?
Well, I think we better be moving along. I'm sure we'll see you later.
Just a minute, Duval. Stay right where you are.
Mike, take a look at the back of that truck.
Where were you last night, Duval? What are you talking about?
What's that bullet hole doing in the back of your license plate?
Bullet? Well, that was an accident. I was cleaning my rifle.
You're a liar, Duval.
Watch your tongue.
Come on, then. Try it. Just try it.
Put that gun down.
Take it easy now, Jack. We'll all go back to Bushman's Rock. Let the police sort this out.
He's not going anywhere. He's going to talk. Now. Here.
Where was your husband last night, Maria?
This, Duval.
What did you expect me to do, eh? Let him shoot first?
And the policeman?
Yes, Gregory, you go and get the policeman's rifle. No tricks.
You'll never get away with this, Duval.
Get going! Go! Yes? Keep it like that. Now walk back. Now be a good boy and hand the rifle to the lady.
That's no lady, that's your wife. You're hooking yourself up with murder, Maria. You know that, don't you?
It's my gold, and I want it.
Well, it won't do you any good now.
Shut up! You're going to take us to the gold. And by the shortest route, understand?
I haven't got much choice, have I?
No, you haven't. Go on, Gregory. Get your gear to my truck.
You're the girl in the photograph on the mantel. Are you Jan Zeman's daughter?
He's my stepfather. But what do you know about
Shut
him?
up! Get going, Gregory. And you too.
Don't you think we should feed them?
No.
Is that wise?
Yes. It'll teach him not to be so cocky.
Well, I think they'll be more cooperative if we do. I brought you something to eat, Michael.
Your generosity overwhelms me, baby.
That's just stupid. It'll serve you both right if you starve to death. So that's the lady that has been so kind to you. Mike, what are we going to do?
I don't know. Play ball with him, I guess, until a chance presents itself. Probably after dark.
But how? We are miles away from anywhere.
I don't know. We just got to think of a way, that's all.
Left.
Do you think she would help us?
Her? Got about as much chance of being struck by lightning.
You'll go back to the truck.
Unless you got something important to say, blow.
How far have we still got to go?
I haven't the faintest idea.
How far have we still got to go?
About 30 miles.
I give you until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. You'll find that wagon by 11.
And if I can't?
You will. Now give me your compass. Come on. I'll check mine against yours. Maybe then we'll be on the right track.
Want to wrestle?
I'm sorry, Mike. But I have to go along with Carl.
That man wasn't born, he escaped. Father must have been a baboon.
His father happened to be a big game hunter.
Oh, he had a father. Well, that's surprising. You married that thing? Must have been out of your mind.
You don't understand anything at all.
No, I don't.
I was forced to.
Oh, come on. Why?
Money. And because Carl supported the family. And my stepfather promised him a share of the gold. And then Carl took the job at the mine, just as a jumping-off point to look for the wagon.
So how did you find out about the wagon?
Because when you came to the house and you were delirious, we talked about it.
Oh, boy, that's me. Big mouth Mike.
We're stuck.
Get out, all of you. You push, I'll drive.
Welcome to the club, baby.
Now push. the truck. All of you.
How do you feel?
How do I look?
Terrible.
That's how I feel.
I thought you put up a good fight.
That old buzzer's tougher than he looks. Listen, did you notice the ignition switch in the truck?
No.
Well, it's been damaged at one time and fixed to turn without a key.
So?
So, tonight, while they're sleeping...
How will you ever get near the truck? The dog is going to kill you. I brought you some water, Michael.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I didn't thank you for this afternoon.
Oh, that's all right, Maria. Forget it.
Well, I just wanted to...
Yeah.
Champagne?
Why, thank you, ma'am. I don't mind if I do. Cigarette?
Yes. Oh, my favorite brand. I wonder what her position would be in a court of law.
I don't know. I wish this were real champagne. Caviar and dinner for two.
At the club?
Yeah, with Max serving us just so. Soft lights, warm music.
Oh, stop it, Mike.
Hey, wait a minute. Give me that thing.
What's the matter? What is it?
This box. It's this damn stupid little box. There's a magnet in the bottom
What are you
of
talking about?
Why, the reason why we're here and why we haven't found the wagon yet. You see, a magnet, even a small one like this, will affect a compass if it's close enough. Now, let's see. When I took my original readings, I had my compass in the same pocket with the box. Ever since I left the desert, I've gotten wrong readings. Here, sit in front of me so I can take a reading. Due south, 200 degrees. Now, with the box, 180 degrees, 20 degrees off.
Careful. Duval is watching us.
Hi!
No wonder we didn't see any of your landmarks.
Yeah.
Now, where would the wagon be?
Now, let's see. Can you bury that in the sand?
First, I'll take the cigarettes out.
According to the new reckoning, about 20 miles that way. All right, now, when we make camp tonight, I'll wake you up.
Hello, Angel.
A sudden change of heart. Scared of the consequences?
Yes, and of him.
What time is it?
It's after 1. Don't you want me to help you?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Michael, please believe me. That when Carl shot those 2 policemen, I couldn't do anything about it. I had to go along with him.
Mm-hmm. He's mad as a hatter. You know that, don't you?
Yes, I know.
All right, Marie, what's your plan of action? You take care of the dog, I'll jump and get the rifle.
No, I've got a better idea. We'll take the truck. It's not locked.
That's a good idea. I'll wake Elaine.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, my plan doesn't include her.
Are you out of your mind?
No. That woman stays. I mean, she wants a share of what's mine. Ours, yours, and mine.
We haven't found anything yet.
Michael, do we have to be enemies? I mean, doesn't it mean anything the night at the house? I mean, we could make our life together. We'd have the money. We'd be rich and happy, just the 2 of us.
Yeah, the only trouble is, I don't love you, Maria. Time. Let's go. Sure.
Michael, take me with you! We can't hold the dog.
Keep your head down, quick. You swine.
From here to the wagon?
About 8 miles that way. Come on, let's go.
Ridiculous. It would take a bulldozer a full day.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's buried this deep anyway.
Suggestions?
Honestly, let's put ourselves Bayer's place now. Would he have had the time to bury this on his own all by himself? I doubt it. I don't think so.
Yeah, but Seaman was supposed to join Bayer later. Maybe they buried it together.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, because Seaman kept coming back looking for the gold. He never found it.
How do you know he didn't?
Because Duval is still looking for it.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
So you don't believe that Bayer would have buried it in the sand?
No, not by himself. He wouldn't, not alone.
Now, wait a minute. If I want to hide something heavy, something like gold, I...
is it?
I don't know. It must be Zeman's friend Bayers, Dan Bayers.
Bayers.
Don't you see? See, Zeman found the gold after all. I mean, after Bayers had hidden it here in the cave. Zeman shot Bayers and then left, intending to return one day. But he must have gone out of his mind and forgot where it was. This gun's in a remarkable state of preservation. Must be the dry heat in here.
Michael, boxes.
It isn't.
What?
It's lead.
Lead?
Useless lead.
The lovebirds. And what a strangely feathered nest. You realize this is the end of the world for both of you. You thought you could fool me, didn't you?
Where's Maria?
Maria. Yes, Maria. Where are the Dillons? Where are the police? Where are they, eh? Did you think for one moment I would let anyone who stand in my way? Gold is mine. You hear, mine.
Well, it's lead. Useless lead. You see, it's all a big joke. You murdered for nothing.
What are you talking about?
Here, take a look. I don't believe it. You better stand back.
Mike, take me home.